Yes, I'm starting. Just waiting. Let's see. All right. There we are. We're live. Yay! Let us know in the chat if the audio is good, and if it's not, well, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So, welcome to episode 167 of the CosCast. Hey, it's uh, yeah. Well, we might actually have to do it once we reach 200. Yeah, no, but yeah.
Here not only for our own amusement, we're here for the audiences
Yes,
as well.
absolutely.
I had a lot of fun when we live streamed, so
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
we should do
It
that.
was a lot of fun, and we had a lot of people in the chat who seemed to enjoy it. So,
Hmm.
uh, I will summon more enthusiasm on another day. I am still exhausted after Spill Expo, so it's mediocre enthusiasm at the most today for me.
I am drinking coffee at 8 o'clock in the evening.
Yes.
so
Good
am
idea.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drank an energy drink at like 9 o'clock in the evening on Saturday because I was falling asleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, we're old ladies, old tired bitter ladies this week. That's just the how it is, I guess.
Mm. And also, did you notice?
Oh, you, the cute fateful
Very
fumble
beautiful
mug.
coffee.
Yes.
Hmm.
And the dude, the kind soul that she is, she says, "Well, if you are old, you don't look it. Thank you, darling."
That's just because we're tiny.
And she loves your mug, Tanya. And Rick
Yes,
Stuff
I
says
love
hi.
it too.
Yes,
Same.
it's
Hello,
gorgeous.
Ray. And
Hi,
Liana.
Thanks for
Rick.
joining us. All
And
right.
Cosplay Studio.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
most of you who are in the chat, all of you, you followed us for a long time, so you know who we are. And for those of you who might be dropping by this live stream for the first time, we are the CosCast. We are a cosplay and geek culture talk show here on Twitch, and we also upload our videos to YouTube and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes we make vlogs and
Yes, I am
game
going to
streams.
edit the Spill Expo vlog at
Yeah.
some point because we have footage,
Yes, we do.
but I expect it might be like one of the Kawaii Con vlog that never happened that we made like 2 years after the
Yes.
convention.
It might be.
I have
It
a
might
feeling
be.
it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah. No, I
Because
mean,
I'm
I
swamped.
haven't even sent you the proper footage from my camera
It's fine.
yet, so
It's
yeah, it's coming, just not yet.
I
No,
don't have time right now. I don't have
no.
time to edit, I think, for a week. So you have
Yeah,
a week's time to send it to me. So
yeah.
it's gonna be
Okay,
fine.
good. I'm gonna need it. Life is kicking my ass right now.
Oh hell yeah!
Mm.
I have so
Yeah.
much things.
Yeah. So, Cosplay Studio says hi. Hi to you too.
Hi.
Uh, all right. So, yeah, let's just go into cosplay progress, which is our regular segment that we do at the beginning of every show. Have we been working on anything cosplay related during the past weeks?
No,
No.
No.
but crafting related. That's something. I've been making all of these old lady squares. They are gonna be a baby blanket for someone I know who's gonna have a baby. So
Aw, that's
Aw.
sweet.
so yeah, at least that's crafting.
It
I
is.
just need to. It's something to keep your hands busy,
Yeah.
and it's easy to make, and it's just fun to actually make something.
Yeah.
Mm.
So while I wait to get into the real cosplay inspiration, because I feel inspired,
Mm.
I just need to start. So in the meantime, I just make one of these squarey thingies
Yeah.
and
I've been drawing a bit lately just because I don't have a lot of money to cosplay right now, so I'm just gonna be creative in other ways. So I've been
Yeah.
drawing, and I made this little hairband of a smiling star.
Ah,
So
That's
wearing it,
cute.
yeah. So
very, very cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
I
maybe
haven't.
maybe I can sell these at a future convention or something. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
do that. Definitely. I haven't been doing anything cosplay either. And I haven't been doing any cosplay for, what is it now, 2 years or something?
Well, that's a lie because you made Madame Mim last year.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yes. For BonsaiCon. We made you.
And you
Well,
bought
okay.
and you bought the AKB cosplay for BonsaiCon
And
last year too.
also last year you made Bubbles, so you made 2 costumes last year.
So there you go.
I don't really count them as cosplay because they were so easy to make.
Hey!
That doesn't matter.
I know. I don't know. To me, it doesn't count like cosplay because they were very easy and very low key cosplay. So it's almost like, buying or just repairing a pair of pants or something. And well, but I've been gaming a lot. That's mostly my free time pastime.
And
Gaming.
also says buying is a good way to cosplay too, so it totally
Of,
counts.
of
So
course,
agree.
of course, everything towards cosplay counts, but it's no real progress,
Yeah.
No, I get what you mean. You haven't been making anything new that was a real challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't been challenging myself at all.
No, but
Like,
sometimes
I've
it just takes a while to get back into the groove,
yeah, if I ever do. We'll see. Maybe I'll just keep on doing low key because
It's
What
fun.
if we make World of Warcraft costumes?
Ugh,
I mean,
that
I
would be so-
want to.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, well, it's
we'll
that,
see.
or we have to make the fairy godmothers from Sleeping Beauty because
Yes, that's
people
what
are
we
so
have to do.
excited about
Yes,
that. Like,
yes.
I mean, everyone we've like mentioned it to at Spill Expo, we're like, oh my god, yes, you have to do that.
Yes. We need so to do that. And see, yes, join me and Cece, Rura says, because Rura was also supposed to take a cosplay break, but she
she
ended up
did.
making Maleficent horns.
Yes.
So,
And
I
Rick
think-
mixed stuff, started spray painting a few things, but then rain happened for almost a week. Oh, that sucks.
yeah, we have snow. Snow happened here.
No, not a lot of spray painting outdoors for us these days.
Cosplay Studio, my photographer backlog is gone. Congratulations!
Yes, congratulations.
And as convention season is done, I got plenty of time to update back and fronted of
Front end. Front end development is like how you edit how pages look like. So you do this whole scripting and designing work. Yeah.
Ah,
Cool.
that's cool. That's cool. Congratulations.
Yeah. I have an enormous backlog of things that I should be doing. I don't think I'll
Ooh.
ever finish.
We have a special preview for us and our crowd.
Oh,
There's a
oh, it
special
looks
link
really
in the
nice.
chat, so everyone who wants to sneak peek, they should check that link now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the layout. It looks really nice.
Nice.
I like that. Yes, this is cool. You're onto something really cool here. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's very, very sleek.
Very and easy to see. Ugh, I'm sorry. My brain is like no worky today.
Yeah.
Mm.
I get that.
Really easy words.
Yes. The
I can-
smaller the words, the better.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can totally relate. I mean, I've only been playing, like easy games today because I just want to chill.
I have been working.
I have been working on my life. Talking to Nav takes up a lot of time, and preparing for talking to Nav takes a lot of time.
Mm.
And yeah, coaching classes and stuff. So I'm just perpetually tired.
Yeah, I get that.
But
Yeah.
it's things are moving forwards, which is good. Forwards
Yes.
momentum is always good.
But we need to talk more about the fairy godmothers. Like, we have decided, Tonya, that you're going to be the one, or actually, Basinga decided, because we asked Basinga who would be who.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, Tonya is the blue one, Anita is
The green one.
the green one, and I am the bossy pink. So there.
Oh, the blue one can be quite bossy too.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
you
she's
can.
very,
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this.
You should feel good.
Yeah. I feel
Hopefully.
like the green is kind of a lot like me because she's very like ditzy sometimes and like, oh, but can't we all be friends? I need to rewatch Sleeping Beauty just so I can connect with the character properly.
And also, like, I think if you make those dresses, they don't have to be elaborate or hard or anything. It just needs to be hell a lot of fabric.
Yeah.
That's all we need, really.
Like big petticoats underneath and lots of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And hats. I have to make a hat.
So it should be a fairly easy project, really.
Yeah, I think so.
But yes.
Obviously, Liana wants to be the evil witch who turns into a dragon.
Yes, of course, because she's the dragon girl.
Yes.
Officially.
Well, depending on which, Sleeping Beauty movie you're watching, Maleficent isn't necessarily evil.
No, that's true. Well, she doesn't. At least she doesn't start out as being evil. All right, so let's move on to some news from the geek and cosplay community, shall we? Yes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, and I know you guys don't really care about this, but the League of Legends World Finals, championship was held today. It was live streamed at 1 o'clock, and the two teams that were up against each other were Fun Plus Phoenix and G2 Esports. And this was really exciting because this was the first time in, like, I don't know if it was 6, 7, 8 years, I don't remember, that a European team made it to finals. And it's like the first year in 3 years or so that it isn't like an all Korean finals. My statistics might be wrong, but it's been very dominated by South Korea over the past few years, and all of the best teams have been South Korean. So it was really exciting to get to see a Chinese European finals, and Fun Plus Phoenix from China were the winning team, and G2 Gaming just got their asses handed to them, unfortunately. It was all kind of disappointing a little bit because it was just 3-0 was the like the end result, and I was hoping that it would at least be like a 3-1 3-2 situation, but no.
Seems that Ryurai was watching the finals as well.
Yes, she felt so bad for G2. Me too, because they've been doing so well, and no one thought they were gonna make it to the finals, and then they did, and then this happened.
It's always fun when that happens. It happened in the World Cup of Overwatch, like last the spring or something too. It's always really fun to see it when a team that you don't expect it gets through to a final or even win.
But the fun thing was that Fun Plus Phoenix from China also was the little team who no one thought was going to make it through, and they had to face like all of the big teams on their way up too. So they were really, really not expected to make it that far, and they just really played so well together. So once they got the ball rolling, it was really hard to stop them. And as Ryurai says, all of the off-meta picks were interesting. Like, we got a Veigar. Who saw that coming? So yeah, it was good. And now my League of Legends nerd out is going to stop. I just needed to mention it because we watched it live, and I was sitting in the sofa like, oh my god, no, kill him, take
You do realize that this is exactly the same how like every sports fan feels when they watch their favorite on
Yes,
television
I
or
know.
whatever.
Esports is my jam, apparently. I woke up my
Yes.
cat. He's like, what are you doing? Why are you screaming?
Esports.
I have done nothing. Let me sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
let's see
nice.
if we can, like... There he is. He's just turned his back
Hello,
on me.
Ola.
Yeah. You can see his arm.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely ignoring me. Like, no, you don't deserve attention. Go away. All right. So the next one is we were at Spill Expo last weekend, which all of you probably know, because this is a Spill Expo special. And the winners from the cosplay competition are as follows. In the casual league, the first place went to Nakusli and as Daenerys and Naga Amashi as Jon Snow. Second went
They were
to
so cute.
it was so cute. They were adorable. Second went to Spidey Grenlon as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
With the like claw thingies, the combat Spider-Man thing. I don't remember its name.
He did a really cool catwalk too.
Yes, he did.
It's always fun to see when people do like the little extra on the catwalk, and he served it.
Yes, he did. And then third place went to AC's cosplay as Not the Brave and Malagran as Jester Lavore.
Yes.
They were adorable too.
They were very adorable.
But I will always be partial to Critical Role cosplays because it's Critical Role. Oh, I have cat hair all over.
Oh well.
Right, and in the Master League, third place went to Julian Makes Things as an ODST Halo soldier thingy.
Yeah.
I don't play Halo.
No, me neither, but I'm always very, very amazed by all the Halo costumes that people make. And this one, it was so good. It was so shiny.
Yeah.
It had the paint job was amazing. The wearing, like the not wearing,
Weathering.
Weathering. Thank you. The weathering looked really nice as well, and his performance was really cool. The only thing that was a little bit like we were standing in the
far
back.
away, yeah,
so we didn't hear as much. The sound was a bit low, but to me it was really fun because I really love that song by Rise Against.
It's a good song
picked, and so I was very happy about that. So it was a good good
let's see. Ryurai says, did you see the news about the Critical Role animation thing? Yes, the Critical Role animated series has been picked up for 2 seasons and is going to be on Amazon.
That's really cool.
It's really amazing. So very excited about that. So yeah, back to the cosplay competition. Second place went to Krix Design as Alice from Alice Madness Returns. It was the white dress. I don't remember what it's called, but
it was a really cool performance. Krix Design has such a good brain for performances. Yeah. And I'm always excited to see what she's gonna do next on the stage because she's, it's A++.
She's a powerhouse.
Yes.
And then first place went to Heresetai as Valkyrie Mercy.
Yes. It was so fun to see Heresetai competing again.
Yeah.
Because Heresetai, just as Krix, has an amazing talent for performances.
So good, so funny. You're welcome. I need healing. It was so good.
It was very good, very nice. Congratulations.
Yes. And Tonya just posted the Kickstarter link with the Vox Machina animated thing in the chat if you want to check that out and read more about it. But don't go far because, you know, we want you to stick around and watch the show.
Yes. Yes, please don't leave us.
There we go. All right, so yeah, congratulations to all of the winners in both the Casual League and the Masterclass. You all did amazing, you all looked amazing, and to all of the other contestants too, good job.
Yes.
it's I always enjoy the Spill Expo cosplay competition, and it has huge prizes. So, you know, it's really a good motivator for people to join. There is also going to be a cosplay contest at Telia Ligan, which is this coming weekend.
Yes.
I actually thought about signing up for it, but I can't because I am hosting a workshop with the Norwegian Cosplay Association at Bibliotøyen.
Ooh.
So I'm kind of busy with that already. But to anyone else who is interested, I think you can still sign up for the contest. I know that Silje Danielsen posted about the contest in Cosplayere i Norge on Facebook.
Yes.
So you can probably scroll down and find her post there and check out the details for that. Because there's some cash prizes in this one too, if you're interested. And they welcome cosplays from all types of media, not just gaming.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. The next piece of news is BonsaiCon posted a Spellbound After movie from the convention on YouTube last week, I think it was, or something like that. So that is also available to watch. I looked through it recently, and it looked like people were having a lot of fun at BonsaiCon, as they always seem to be doing.
Yeah.
So there's a link to that video on our Facebook page in the news from the Cosplay and Geek community posts that we always post on Sundays, so you can find the link there. And I will also share it in the chat, so you guys can click your way to it. And let's see. Also, Animanga was held this weekend in Arendal, I believe. And photos from the event can be found on their Facebook page. I think some were taken by Cosplay Studio, maybe, and some were taken by Kenneth, cosplay photographer. And
I'm not sure if Cosplay Studio was there.
maybe not. I'm not sure, but they've at least posted the winners from the Animanga cosplay competition on their page. Yeah, no, you weren't there, but they've posted about it, I believe. So yeah. Let's see. That's pretty much all the news I had this week. So we can move into the main theme of the evening, which is post-Spill Expo round discussion, I suppose you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spill Expo, for those of you who might know, is a Norwegian gaming convention. It's, I don't know what I would like a Comic-Con kind of ish for games, but not as big.
Yeah, it has become more and more like it. It used to be more about smaller gaming creators showing off their stuff and people get to test games and stuff. But I find that it has become more and more like conventional? No.
Mainstream?
Mainstream. I don't know, but it's more and more like a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, definitely, because it's not just about indie games and games development anymore. It's about big tournaments and big name brands and cosplay.
There's a lot of stores like you can buy stuff like comic books and teddy bears and different so not societies but different
genres.
I don't know, people showing off their stuff. Like you have Skeiv Ungdom, like talking about LGBTQ and youth.
People's colleges.
You have cosplay. Yeah, there's a bunch of people who's not, directly it's not just gaming anymore. It's branched out to become bigger than only gaming, but still it's things that people who games tend to be interested in, if that makes sense.
It's geek cultural, basically. Yes. Very, very much so.
Yeah, it's becoming more and more like a Comic-Con.
Yeah. And yeah, so we have been attending it officially as the CosCast for 4 years.
We have.
And as Fateful Fumble to the past 2 years. But I think, like, personally, we've been attending since 2014-ish.
I think so.
Yeah, somewhere around that. So that's a long time.
Yes. And it's been really fun every time we've been there.
Yeah, and we've gotten to see, like, how Spill Expo has evolved over the years from being this very games-oriented thing to being more commercial and more varied in what they offer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the military was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Showing off things.
I think they had a booth last year as well.
Yeah, they did.
But it's a little bit weird though, because they had a big stand, and it's like, shouldn't this be like Nintendo or something instead?
Yeah, Nintendo was at Spill Expo last year. They had like a big setup and everything, but this year they were not there at all.
Nope.
So I don't know what happened there. But Nintendo is a bit difficult or specific in how and when and where they want to be represented. So
yeah. But this year they had PlayStation. PlayStation wasn't there last year, so there's always changes and
absolutely. PlayStation had a lot of floor space.
Yeah, and Cosplay Studio says, didn't they have a F-16 flight simulator? Yes, they did have a F-16 flight simulator at the military thingy, but the flight simulator was like just as big as like a desk, but the space they had at their disposal was huge. It was like an apartment size. So
yeah,
I don't know why they had that much space.
You could fit the student dorm apartment in the space they got. Yeah. So maybe next year they need to fill it out more.
I don't know. I think it's cool, but it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's fun that they're there. It's interesting. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So yes, we've been going there for quite some time. So what did we do at Spill Expo this year?
We had a stand in the cosplay village. So we were basically sitting at the info stand. We were, if people had questions, like cosplay related questions, they were supposed to come to our stand and talk to us. But we didn't have like a big info desk sign that says info over here. So people kind of had to guess where to go.
No, I mean, I made some signs and just put them up on our table, like cosplay info stand here, signed up for the cosplay competition here, you know.
Yes, I know, but they were, you know,
they were small.
Small, yes. So for next year, we should definitely have a bigger sign.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. Bigger signs.
But yeah, there was a lot of people who came to our booth, talked about cosplay and talked to us. We had some prints for sale. You sold some art prints, didn't you?
Yeah, a few. I just, you know, it's the first time I made and sold prints in, I don't know, maybe 10 years, 8 years, something like that. It's been a long time since I've sold anything at a convention or anywhere. So it was nice to just try it again. And I didn't expect to sell anything. So the fact that I sold a few prints is like, yay, thanks to those of you who actually did that. I appreciate it a lot. But we also sold some cosplay prints. One of you as May from Overwatch and one of our Link cosplay prints, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that was nice. And we'd also set up like a little dice duel challenge giveaway thing that was really popular, apparently.
Yes. So yeah, we gave away one die if you would beat us in rock paper scissors and then a roll off challenge. So if you won over us, then you will get one free die. So that was kind of popular and fun, and it seemed like people liked it, and it was a success in the way of people also coming to talk to us about Dungeons and Dragons and role-playing games and stuff like that. So
we have a few things that we like to do and talk about, and it's cosplay and role-playing games.
Yes.
A lot of the time. No, but it was pretty nice sitting in the info stand. We got to meet and talk a little bit to Ravenstar Cosplay. She was sitting right next to us, and Cosplay Against Cancer was there.
Mhm.
And I got to talk to like at least 2 dads that came up to our stand and like, hey, my daughter is kind of thinking about getting into cosplay. How would you recommend she go about it? And that was really nice.
Well, that's sweet. That's very sweet.
So thumbs up to those dads. You're doing something right.
Yeah.
Taking an interest.
We also helped Catrix Media with the cosplay parade.
Yes.
There were 2 parades this year. We did the same thing last year. But this year there was a parade on Friday and on Saturday. Sadly, I got sick during Spill Expo, so I didn't join that much on Saturday. So, but on Friday I joined the parade, and it was fun. I mean, it's always a little bit awkward because sound is an issue for the people further in the back. But for me, who's carrying the
little boombox thing.
Yes, I was going to say noise machine, but
speaker. The little
it's a speaker.
Yeah. No, it doesn't cover the entire parade, so some people don't get to listen to a lot of music. So it's hard to get them in the like woo mood, you know.
But it's fine. It's a parade. It's only just to show off all the cosplayers and to like show people how many we are, and it will maybe inspire someone to actually dare to cosplay because they see how cool it is and actually how many people who actually are doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing that you see a group of cosplayers scatter around on the convention, but when you see them all together, you get the full scope of how many there actually is. And there were quite a lot. There were over 80 people in the Saturday parade.
Yeah, I'm shook because on last year we had around 60 people who participated, and this year we had 2 days, and on one of the days it was 80 just that one day. That's pretty awesome. On Friday, I think it was around 30, and there were a few who just joined in on the parade like during it. So there were actually more, but around 30, which is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we've contributed a bit. We also had a panel about how to get into D&D and how to be a good player and game master, like, you know, how to be considerate around the table, how to behave, how to create characters and get into like the whole role-playing aspect. We didn't cover the technical parts, like this is a character sheet, this is where you fill in this and this and this.
It's more like how to get started.
Yeah. So it went fairly well. We had some tech difficulties as always in the beginning. And it definitely needs to be like streamlined a bit, tweaked, but overall I think it went well because most of the people who were there actually sat through the entire thing.
Yes, and also just to mention, we had with us on stage was also the lovely Rin Beastie, who is also a part of Fateful Fumble. So just
she contributed to the panel.
Yes, they did.
So yeah, I mean, it's always fun. I enjoy doing panels most of the time. But the thing with Spill Expo is that it gets kind of noisy and you don't really know who's there to listen or who's just in line for something or passing by. So it gets kind of hard to connect to the crowd sometimes.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did a lot. It always feels like we do a lot at Spill Expo.
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of, I talked to people too. Like, it's always nice to say hi to people and say hi to things at the different booths and stuff. I didn't get to see a lot of the stuff that was at Spill Expo this year because I was sick, but I got to, you know, walk around in the cosplay village at least. And I think the cosplay village was really, really good this year. It was really clear as of where everything was. Like, everything had its place. It was no misunderstanding. Is this a prop or is it for sale? Like, it was kind of that a little bit last year. Because then we were sitting next to the prop table, and I remember a lot of people being about like, "Is this for sale? For sale?" Like, no.
We had a few coming over to, who spotted your
Diva gun.
Diva gun and Diva headset, and like, is this for sale?
Yeah,
and
that's true.
no.
No, sorry.
And yeah, like even though there are signs that says "do not touch," people always touch.
Yeah, they always
don't
do.
know why.
Yeah.
Even grown-ups.
Yes, even the grown-ups, they have to touch. The Yudai says, an important question. Did you try throwing cows? Yes, we did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
I threw the ball 4 times with my right hand, which is my dominant hand. And then I was like, okay, I'm not going to win this anyway. So I'm just going to throw like a fail throw with my left hand. And I hit the basket with my left hand.
So you hit once at least.
I did.
I think I hit once too.
I hit none.
Yeah, so we're awful at throwing cows.
Dude, I got to.
Yeah. So she's better than us at least.
And I also bought myself a t-shirt at Spill Expo. It's this one, actually. I didn't really put it on purpose, and it's full of, like, I've spilled chocolate on it, but it doesn't matter. It's Chewbacca and a porg. I bought it because I like Chewbacca, but I don't like porgs, so...
Well, that's great, because Chewbacca tries to eat the porgs anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's why I bought it. No.
Studio Cosplay Studio got one and have nobody to blame but myself.
Yeah, nobody else does.
No, there isn't.
No.
Truly isn't. All right. So, yeah, I agree. I spent most of the time in the cosplay village because I was tired and someone had to sit there anyway, So, and since you were sick, we were a little understaffed at times, so it was like, yeah, it's okay. But we did get to take a few spins around the convention area every once in a while.
Yeah. Like on Sunday, especially during before the competition and stuff, we got to, because there were a major setback on time, which is kind of not that good. I think the competition was, So yeah, I think it was set back like an hour or something.
Yeah. So we got. I ate ice cream. I had very delicious salt caramel ice cream and lemon cheesecake flavored ice cream, which was delicious.
Yes.
So I can highly recommend that one.
Yeah. I did not try any ice cream except for one scoop of Anita's ice cream.
And but also, I'm sorry.
I tried some of the food, which is basically no taste.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
you ate fine. Like a salad thing or something?
Yeah, some sort of salad with beets. Stuff.
Yeah, I watched you eat it. It did not look like you were enjoying yourself, and it didn't look like food I would have enjoyed either. So
yeah, it didn't really taste anything, so it was boring. It was like, I'm eating this. I've paid a lot of money for it, but it hates substance.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. I usually don't buy anything at conventions or at Spill Expo unless it's like something really safe, like sweet rolls or buns or something like that, and energy drinks. Ice cream, pretty safe.
Yeah, we had some Ronin with the green one.
Yeah, the mojito flavored energy drink. Yeah. Hey Ronin, you can definitely sponsor us. Your energy drinks are delicious.
Yes, we want your energy drinks. Are very good.
Yes.
Let's send them a message.
We've followed them on Instagram and we've liked all the pictures that they've put out so far. So it's like, hint! There's a hint! We need
to ask.
Yes.
We need to ask.
We do. We definitely do.
But anyway, it was also like a energy, protein powder that weightlifters lift. They've started selling energy powder for gamers.
Wow.
It's the same kind of thing. Like you make your energy shake and you have shakers and you sip your energy powder that you mix with water. So you have like not free, but you have like, it's energy drinks basically.
That sounds
So
awful.
it's there's a lot of people buying that, like, yeah, I need this for my gaming. I was like, yeah.
Good job. Okay. I mean, yeah, if you're a professional gamer and you play games 12 hours a day, sure, I kind of get it, but it can't be that good. I mean, like,
it's a gimmick. It's like having soft, I guess.
Yeah, no thank you. No, I would like my energy drinks from a can or a bottle. Thank you. Pre-mixed, fizzy.
I have nothing to say about it, except that I think that they are trying to get into the gaming community as well to earn money, because they have realized that, hey, esports is a thing. Let's use it.
Yeah.
Let's earn money from it.
I mean, one of the biggest sponsors of the League of Legends World's Championship is Axe, like the body spray. So they're called Axe Gaming, and they like every replay in the championship was like an Axe Gaming replay sponsored by thing. So
that's actually very funny.
That's really funny.
So funny.
It is.
But it's kind of good though that maybe there'll be less gamers who smells like sweaty indoor bedroom.
Maybe, but
I mean, how would the gathering smell if they had Axe body spray stand there? I mean,
like a perfume shop, probably.
I know. It sounds horrible. I actually prefer the sweaty nerd smell.
I've never been a big fan of Axe, just because there's too much perfume in their products. You know, it just smells like a perfume shop walked by usually, because they put on so much of it. You know.
Yeah.
I've never learned the whole like
in the
2
commercials.
spritzes maximum thing, you know.
That's because they do like this in the commercials, and I think they have to do like this.
Yeah. Rick Make Stuff says it would smell like a high school boys' locker room. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what it would smell like. For sure.
Yes.
So no, but I just thought that's hilarious that Axe is into esports now, and MasterCard was also one of the main sponsors, and Alienware.
Yeah, Alienware I get.
Yeah, I totally get Alienware, but Axe was kind of like, oh, okay, that's new. That's new.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have all the male branding stuff, because it's still male dominant.
Well, yeah,
so
there are no females in the league.
Yeah, so eventually when the ladies, enter more and more esports, maybe Libres will join in too.
Who knows?
Because when you're on a period, you gotta have a very nice...
This replay is brought to you by Libres with wings.
Gaming Libres.
No.
Gaming diaper.
Yeah. For those days when you just gotta stick in front of your computer for 12 hours and you can't be bothered to go to the bathroom. Ew. That's so gross. Oh god.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, moving on with a swiftness.
Yes, please.
So before we go to the cosplay competition, I would just like to ask, what was your favorite part of the expo this year?
Cosplay Village, actually, because it was so nice, and it had space for people to sit and chill.
Yeah.
And it was a good like community. We were sitting so close to other people, so we could leave our booth and leave our things with the other ones that were staying there.
Yeah.
And also talk to the other people in the other, like, we found other cosplayers really easily, and we didn't.
No, it was definitely, Cosplay Village was a highlight of Spill Expo for me this year.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I think so too.
I really like the placing of Cosplay
Yeah.
Village this year too.
Yeah, we had a good
It's nice
location.
to have a wall and not be in the middle of the
Yeah,
expo.
because there's like nowhere to like feel, because you get noise from everywhere when you're in the middle of the room. At least it felt
Yes.
kind of like we were screened off a little bit where we were.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I liked it. It was nice.
Um, is yeah, and I mean, it's always. Oh yeah, one of my favorite parts was watching. What is her name again from Djerv? Sing the "Get Jinxed" anthem from League of Legends.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Agneta, is that her name?
Yes,
Yeah.
you should have gotten one of your Jinx, because you sold Jinx prints
Yes.
at the convention. You should have gotten one of them signed by her. That was
Yes. I
really
thought
cool.
about that and I just didn't, remember to do it. Also, I would have had to stalk her at the convention to do that.
True.
But maybe I can send her one in the mail and say, hey, I'm a big fan. Would you please sign this for me? Or something.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But it was really good. She is so good live. She is amazing.
I used to be a big fan of her old band back in the day when I was like 15, 16.
Yeah.
When she played in a band called
Animal
Alpha. Sorry.
Yeah. Now she's in a band called Djerv.
Yeah.
Which you can find on Spotify. But yeah, she's insane. Her vocals are so good.
Very good.
So that was also a definite highlight for me.
Yes. Same.
So cosplay contest. Now, as always, the cosplay contest is held on the main stage at Spill Expo. There's usually a host who gets things started, introduces things, explains how it works, and reads up the names of all of the contestants. I've done that one of the years. This year it was White Spring Cosplay, and she did a really good job, but I think she had a few challenges to deal with.
There were some tech issues,
yes.
And the stage this year too was a little bit different from what we've seen at Spill Expo before.
Definitely.
It's been better the other years because this time it was really high up, and there were no catwalk. What's a cat room?
I don't know. But yeah, it didn't have a catwalk, and it was very elevated.
Yes.
And also the lighting was really bad. Because
the lighting was not good for catwalk.
It was set up to work for esports, like when you have a table at the back and you need lights on people's faces and the computers. So there was only light at the back end of the stage and the very front of the stage, and no light in the middle. So almost all of the cosplayers who are used to being in the middle of the stage or walking down a catwalk were completely engulfed in shadow. So it was almost impossible to get a good photo of them while they were up there.
Yeah. It was also hard that it was very limited seating, and it seemed like previous years it has been more chairs in front of the stage. It's been more room in front of the stage. So this time it kind of felt like we were just standing inside someone else's booth while we watched the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not been my favorite. Okay, this is not my favorite placing of the scene ever at Spill Expo.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Also, there were in the Master League, one contestant went up and they didn't play her music or show her video on the screen, and she just went through her thing and then went down, and it was really bad. And then when the next person came up, they started playing the wrong track then too, but then they fixed it. And so the first contestant had to come back at the end of the Master League and do their thing again. And I just... That was...
No, she got to go up second.
Yeah.
So she didn't have to wait for the end. But still, it's kind of a sucky position to be in. And also, they had some tech issues with both video and sound. Because they also wanted to introduce the judges, which...
Yeah, they had made videos, showcase videos of the judges that they were going to show, but they hadn't been someone had been responsible for getting those videos to the tech people, and apparently that had not been done or something like that.
Yeah.
So they didn't have those videos to show, which is very sad, but sometimes these things happens. But it's just like it was one thing on top of another.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The Cosplay Studio says hides away in the
Oh
comments.
no!
Was it you?
Oh, we're sorry. Don't want to out.
No.
But that's we don't mention names, you see? So you didn't have to call yourself out if that's what you're doing.
And also, it's not your fault that the sound was bad.
No.
That is
Or
all
the
on the
lights.
tech and Spill Expo,
Yeah.
or the lights,
Yeah.
and the scene is not your responsibility.
Yeah.
Your responsibility. It's. I would say that these three things is what kind of made the experience for me a little bit not as good as it could have been.
It's been better. It's definitely been better. Now, one of also the really big things that was bad with the cosplay competition this year was that there was a contest going on the stage before the cosplay contest, and it just went like a whole hour over their allotted time. So all of the cosplayers who had been sent to the main stage to get sorted, put in line, get ready for the show had to wait in line for like 1.5 hours, standing in their heavy ass costumes or in high shoes, and that it was really, I don't know what happened to make them so delayed.
Well, it was only 1 hour delay.
Yeah, but I mean the people who showed up met up like 30 minutes in advance.
Yeah, but they then got there 1 hour before, so it was 30 minutes wait. But we should have gotten the message from, so someone. We could, so it would have been easier to tell them. But yeah,
I mean, we found out just by walking over to the stage ourselves, because we were going to watch the contest, and then we're like, well, what's going on here? And then we went looking around the venue like, okay, are they hosting it at a different stage? Are we wrong?
Yes.
And then when we verified, no, it's the right stage, it's like, okay, so this is clearly super delayed. And so we had to go back to our stand and, tell all the cosplayers who came to us and like, are we at the wrong place? Like, no, they're super delayed. We're so sorry, but you just have to go back and wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty awful.
Yeah. So it's like I wish that they would take the cosplayers a little bit more seriously. But I really love what the cosplay bit of Spill Expo in general have become.
Yes.
It's clear that Spill Expo want us there, and we feel, or at least I feel, very welcomed by both Spill Expo and the people who's there. And people in general are more used to cosplay now. On Friday when I walk around as Super Mario with a skirt, I had to high five so many people, and it was just like random people who didn't wear any costume, because I'm used to people in cosplay coming over and be like, hey, cool costume, or kids wanting pictures and stuff. But like teenage boys between like 13 and 18, I guess, just sticking their hand out wanting a high five. I'm like, okay, sure. What's happening? I've been accepted. What?
I mean, because Spill Expo is a place that's becoming better and better for cosplayers in general, and people are getting used to cosplay as a thing, but it still has a way to go, obviously. And Cosplay Studio also says in the chat, the scene needs to be better next year. Agreed.
But I think, all in all, White Spring Cosplay did a great job as host.
She did.
I
think this was her first time hosting a thing like this too. So, congrats to her. She did a great job.
Absolutely. And also, I think Silja Danielsen Iris and Matilda Sommer has been like backscene with the cosplay competition. If I'm not
Yes.
mistaken, those are the people who has been responsible for the
They've been in
competition.
charge for organizing, you know, the sign up and the rules and the promo and the judges and all of that. That's their doing.
And I just want to say that they have done a good job too.
Yes, absolutely.
We,
Whatever happened on at Spill Expo during the contest, technically, like tech-wise, is not their responsibility.
No.
That is on Spill Expo's tech crew, who have not taken into consideration what a cosplay contest needs, and also, you know, their program that went over time. That's yeah. What I do like, though, is that they had a cameraman who actively followed every contestant on stage, and, you know, they had a big screen so you could see everyone up close, even if you were far back in the audience and didn't really get a good look at the stage. I like that. That was a good thing. They usually do that every year, and it's a good thing. Keep doing that, please.
Yes.
Because that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But beyond that, there's definitely room for improvement, for sure. I feel like we're being very, very critical and very almost bitter bitches up here today, but
no,
there's just
I don't think that you have been any bitter or overcritical.
No,
because all in all, Spill Expo has been a very good experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's been a lot of interesting content and a lot of good panels and stuff like that. And they really show that they really try to take everyone at Spill Expo, attending Spill Expo, seriously.
Yes.
Agreed.
And it's such a big convention too. Like, you cannot please absolutely everyone. There are so many people involved in making Spill Expo. So
definitely. And also, while we're at it, big you know, props to the people behind the cosplay village itself, which is Katrix Media and Nerdeportalen and Cosplay Studio. All of you do like an amazing job planning and organizing and setting up all of these things, and we're just happy that we get to be a part of it. So absolutely, hands up to you for getting artists and makers and having, you know, people showcase their things. And I love the fact that the cosplay village is just getting bigger and better every year as well.
Yep.
And Cosplay Studio says, Spill Expo is getting better and better every year. It needs criticism if we want improvements. That is very true.
True.
You can't grow without a bit of critique.
No.
All right. So, I mean, the next question is, do we have any negative experiences at Spill Expo? We've talked about it. The cosplay contest was a big of an up and down thing. It had its bad parts. But I haven't experienced anything like in terms of harassment or, you know, negative feedback or anything like that at Spill Expo. It's all been pretty good.
Yeah. It's just that people touch cosplay props even though it says do not touch.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
when we came back from the competition, there was no one in the stand where we were sitting, but there was a table filled with props, and there were like 3 boys standing there holding each prop like up, looking at them. And their dad was standing like next to them, and we were like, there's a sign that says
do not touch. There are 2 signs on that table saying do not touch.
Yes. But yeah.
Yes.
I guess that's the message to everyone who watches. Don't touch the cosplay exhibit.
Or cosplayers.
Yes. Don't. And if you do, ask first.
Yes.
Because hugs are fine. Just, you know, ask, can I give you a hug? Yes. High five? Something, you know, just be a person.
Yeah. I mean, like, if a high five, that's fine, because you can leave them hanging if you want to.
That's true. You could leave them hanging, for sure. Yeah, no, so final thoughts overall. Like, do you have any, like, things you want to end the chat with?
I had a good time at Spill Expo, even though I didn't really experience much of the content. I did have a good time. People, both attendees and the people in the booths and stalls, and everyone were super nice and including. And but all in all, I think obviously the tech and the delays could be better, and the being on point in time, and food should get better. But all in all, it's a very good con.
Yeah, I agree. I really think that it's starting to become a con.
Yeah.
It's not just a
Expo.
expo, yes.
Yeah.
It's becoming more like a convention. And I think it's cool that they've added more cosplay stuff, cosplay content for each of the days. So it's not only cosplay content like on Sunday when the big competition is.
Yeah, because it makes it more fun for cosplayers to attend the whole weekend and not just Sunday.
There should definitely be more cosplay content, but then again, quality over quantity.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, final thoughts is I had a good time too. I liked what they did this year in general. Like, they had a good setup. They had a lot of interesting booths, from schools to big brands to indie game developers. The only thing I kind of wish is that I had more time to just wander around and vlog and, do CosCast things.
I wish I was not sick.
Yeah, that would have helped too. So I don't know. Maybe next year have more of a kind of like a schedule, or like some set time that, okay, today we have a few hours to just do our shenanigans and our content production things. Because that's kind of one of the reasons why we like going to cons and why people follow our channels and things, is because they enjoy that kind of content too. So, yeah, I would have enjoyed doing that a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, it was I mean, I didn't mind sitting in the info stand, but it would be good to have more time to do other things as well.
Yeah. But I fully appreciate that we were there to do a job. I mean, we were there specifically to man the info stand, and us being able to sell our prints and do other things was, because we were there to do the info stand thing. So I 100% appreciate that and understand that we take on a responsibility. We have to fulfill that responsibility. That's just me being, wishful thinking. Yeah. But we did get to do a panel, which was amazing. So very happy about that.
I also think, like, if I weren't sick, we would probably had time to do more shenanigans that we usually do.
Yeah.
Because then we would have had more time to lay each other off.
Yeah.
Give each other breaks and
rotate.
Yes. Yeah. Because we did that last year. It was no problem.
Yeah, worked fine.
Last year, yeah.
So also last year, I think we were less tired, also.
And we were more people.
Yeah. So that too, kind of,
But that's an us problem.
That's an us problem, not someone else's problem. We will do better next year too.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully. Yeah. No, so that pretty much concludes that part of the show. We've kind of gone through all the things that we felt we needed to address about Spill Expo. And we're on Overcast. No surprise there. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, yes. I just want to mention what Spill Expo did with the cosplay ticket was also very cool.
Yes.
That makes it easier for players to attend. Spill Expo tickets are usually very expensive.
Yeah.
So making it cheaper for cosplayers to attend in costume, that was a good choice.
Yes, good choice. I agree. Do that next year too.
Yes.
I think people will appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, so let's move into the final segment of tonight's show, which is Geekery, where we talk about things we've watched, read, played, or listened to during the past week. So, do any of us have anything we would like to recommend, or does the chat have anything they would like to recommend?
I would like to recommend a anime that I've just started to watch. I have watched like 3 episodes of it, and it's quite cute and silly and funny. It's called Welcome to Demon School, Irumakun. Irumakun.
Aw, that sounds fun.
Irumakun. Yeah, it's very cute because it's basically about a human boy who his parents sells his soul to a demon, and the demon actually asks him to be his grandson and enrolls him into a demon school.
Doesn't sound cute, but sure.
It's quite cute, and he he in a very clumsy way excels and get quite good friends at this school. Even though he's a human and demons most
sweet.
demons eat humans.
That's cute. Well, I have been watching some Netflix series, but I've also been watching a lot of YouTube lately. Taken up my YouTube watching career again. So there's 2 things. One thing is a huge YouTube drama that's been unfolding, and I've just been waiting for it for years. I've been talking about this guy for years, and a lot of people on the internet has been doing that too. There's I'm not gonna say famous because it's not, but there's this YouTuber called Onision or Onion Boy who has been like known for having predator-esque way of being, and people have been questioning him for years, but there's never been any consequences to him. But now you see there's proof of different things, and there's a guy called Chris Hansen who has been leading a show called How to Catch a Predator, and he is on the trail of Onision now, which means that Onision will probably get legal precautions. Like, it will have consequences he's been up to. Like, both he and his spouse have been alleged.
Allegedly?
No, they have been claimed. People have been claiming that they are both groomers trying to fetch underage girls into their relationship. It's a whole kind of thing. Like, there's years and years and years of people talking about this guy, and nothing has been done about him until now, and it's very exciting if shit is going down or not.
Wow. You've just gone down the rabbit hole.
Oh yeah. No, but it's just cool that someone is taking action, because YouTube is clearly not, because YouTube is just run by AI and bots and algorithms.
They take us down instead.
Yes, they do. They do.
We did not deserve it.
We posted our Christmas video. Spam.
Hashtag bitter. Hashtag bitter.
But the other thing is also Shane Dawson has another YouTuber has been working together with Jeffree Star on a new makeup palette, and they're creating of this palette and all the episodes and how to create it. It's been very exciting to see how does the beauty community work, how does the makeup world work, and it's been really fun.
I've gotten this recommended by several people lately, actually, so I have to watch it now. And apparently the palette is sold out, and they won't be able to produce more palettes until 2020. So
yes, January 2020 the palettes are coming. I have my hands on a mini palette which I'm getting hopefully soon, but I want the big one.
Let's see. The chat is very active on recommending stuff. Vira says Maleficent 2 and She-Ra Season 4. And Cosplay Studio also says She-Ra. Yes, I've watched She-Ra Season 4. I'm almost done. And it's really good. Still. I really like She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. It's a very cute show.
I haven't watched it yet. I should.
You should. It's cute. I just, if I wasn't already swamped in things, I would cosplay from it for sure. But no, I just no. Let's see. Rick Makes Stuff says that I've been meaning to watch that too, Tonya, about the demon school thing. I'm assuming he's been on an anime binge lately. And Ryurai says, for those who enjoy reading manga, Tales of Demons and Gods, as well as My Wife is a Demon Queen, is apparently an interesting read.
Lots of demons.
Yes, and Rick Makes Stuff says, I'm still loving Didn't I Say to Make My Abilities Average in the Next Life, and I rewatched That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Himoto Umaru-chan, and SAO Gun Gale Online. Ryurai says, I approve, and Rick Makes Stuff says, Ryurai Art, I blame you. You recommend too many good series. Yeah.
Similar tastes.
I have to watch some of these shows eventually. It's just, I don't have the time.
I'm just so slow.
Yeah.
So then I suggest that we take anime night at my place.
Yes.
Just binging some animes.
Because I cannot watch anime on my own because I don't have attention span for it. If I have to read text, I'm like, no. And I don't like to watch anime in English. It needs to be in Japanese.
Yeah, it has to be in Japanese
language. If not, I don't like it. But I don't have the attention span when I'm by myself to watch something that I have to watch properly and not just listen to.
Yeah, no, we need to have like an anime binge show a day.
Yes, please.
That sounds amazing. We
Yes,
did that
I have a Crunchyroll subscription, so
you do. We did that with Boku no Hero, because me and Sunniva hadn't seen it at all, and Tony was like, "Well, we can watch it." So we binged
we need to watch it through though. We're not finished.
We're not done, but and then I got Ola hooked on it for a while. So yeah, no, it's been fun. It's been real.
Yeah.
Ryurai says Crunchyroll is good to have.
Yeah, and I think I actually have to buy myself a subscription on Wakanim as well because they have a lot of animes that Crunchyroll doesn't.
Alright.
I'm like, no, I'm gonna watch things on YouTube. Yeah. On YouTube then. No.
Come to my place. I will have all the subscriptions we need.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I mean, since Sunniva and Kim are so into Taro these days, I've been like contemplating watching Taro videos on YouTube, and I've been watching these crazy ass horoscope videos that they sent me.
Yes.
Which everyone just needs to watch them because they're hilarious.
Yeah. Like everything as a zodiac sign. Just Google that and you'll find videos. It's funny.
I will find a link to this dude because it's just so funny.
Yeah, and if anyone wants a tarot reading, I got DC cards with Batman and Superman and stuff. Send me a DM and I'll
yeah, so you should do like you can do like a Discord tarot reading.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, hello, Charlie's Dragon.
I think I'll do that for our 200th episode thingy. That would be cool.
Yeah, tarot reading.
Yeah.
For sure. Benito Skinner, that's his name.
Yes, Benito Skinner. He's funny.
Let's see. Stop it. I will put up a link to his channel in the chat so you guys can check that out if you want to. Just watch all of the dating a zodiac sign videos he's made because they're hilarious.
Yes.
And if you were wondering, my sign is Aries, so you can watch that and see if you think that it's right or not. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm a Cancer, and I'm not like that, I think.
Charlie's Dragon says, Aries unite! Yes. One of the things that's like really noticeable in that video is how he does Aries. Like, oh yeah, let's go to this cool club. Oh, we're having so much fun. I'm bored.
And also, you have to have a sidekick.
Yes, apparently I need to have a sidekick.
Aries needs to have a sidekick.
I guess it's my cat, maybe.
Well...
No, it's just... Yeah, Rick makes stuff says scorpions aren't all evil, just mostly. Oh no, I married a Scorpio. I know you're not all bad. You just have tendencies.
Don't lie to them.
No, don't lie to them. Watch the video of the Scorpio. I think you might find it very entertaining, good sir.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say the thing.
No, because that would ruin it. But yes, definitely go check that out. What else have I been doing? Well, I've been watching LOL, the World Championship. It's interesting. Oh yeah, I've been listening to a podcast from Wondery called Bad Batch, which is kind of investigative journalism podcast about people who have gone into like stem cell, like they get their hands on stem cells and distribute them to doctors' offices and things, and it's definitely not FDA approved, and like people get sick, people nearly die. So it's really dramatic, and it's just bonkers how these people have ever gotten to set up companies in the first place and how they have not been shut down.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Let's just say that.
Yeah. So a Bad Batch on just search for it in your podcast catcher. It's this logo right here. It's a hand holding a little blue bottle. It's interesting. It's very well produced as well. It's the same people that made John Doe, Over My Dead Body. Those podcasts. So it's very interesting.
Charlie's Dragon says, this is definitely not FDA approved. Why do I feel that this is something Valis would say?
That's true.
It kind of is. You're not wrong.
No, you're not.
One last recommendation from Ryurai Art. She finally caught up on the Adventure Zone, and yeah, she's in love with all their stories and super interested in their newest. That is about a school for heroes, villains, and sidekicks in a D&D world.
Oh yeah,
that
they
sounds
started
fun.
a
I
new
haven't
arc.
gotten to that yet, but
Yeah. Travis is the game master for this one.
yes, that's true. I really like. I don't think anything will ever be as good as Balance, their first season.
No, never.
But I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the latest they had now.
Yeah, Amnesty was the one they just rounded off. I haven't completed listening to Amnesty yet, but I'm working on it. So I'm really excited to see where it goes, and excited to start on the new one too.
Same.
Which is the Adventure Zone Graduation is what the next arc is called.
Yes, and also she recommends Fateful Fumble.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, about that, I checked our stats today, and on Thursday this week, apparently, we had almost 1,000 downloads just on that day. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
But it was crazy. So
it was cool.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Also, when have we announced winner for our Fateful Fumble contest yet, or will that be later?
No, we're announcing it on Friday the 15th when we do our next Kestrel's live stream, our Dragon Age podcast thingy. So at the beginning of the episode, I will be doing a random number generator thing, and we'll pick a winner who gets a Fateful Fumble hoodie of their choice. So
yes, and you might enter as many times you want.
Yeah,
I recommend everyone entering many. We have 2 people who has entered 20 times each. So if you want to win,
you better get them stats up, because they've definitely stacked the odds in their favor. Let's just say that. So we're allowing it. Post as many times as you want and tag as many people as you want for better chances at winning.
Yes.
Yeah, but you do have to follow our Instagram page to actually win.
Yeah, at Fateful Fumble. most of you follow us already, I think. And if you don't, what are you
Shameless
doing? Go do
plug.
it. Yes, shameless plug. Sorry, not sorry. Done. All right. So that's basically the end of the episode, I think. And yeah, read it. Wow, I follow you guys. What?
No,
No,
never.
not at all. Yeah. So we will be back in 2 weeks' time. And we haven't booked a guest yet. We were hoping to get Ravenstar on, but I think it's her birthday next time, so she can't make it. But we're working on getting her on as a guest this season. And we will be posting what the theme for the next episode is as soon as we get that on lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you follow us on social media, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Instagram, at the CosCast, or at the CosCast show on YouTube. Pretty easy to find.
Yeah, also we have a Discord. If you haven't joined yet, what the hell are you waiting for?
Yeah, there's a link, there's a button below the video. Go, just click it. Also, if you want to tip us about upcoming events or cool stuff you think we should talk about on the show, get in touch. Send us a message on Instagram or Facebook, or to our email, thecoscastshow@gmail.com, and we will definitely look into it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye bye.